Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Forlitz Sky. Since the season 1 of Forlitz Sky is near the end, there's only one episode to watch. I decided to plant a vegetable garden in our backyard so I can create season 2 for cooking using my harvested veggies and fruits from my backyard as the ingredients. First, of course, we need to buy baby plants to grow, so let's go. So we're going there to Home Depot Nursery to buy some plants. We're looking for the vegetables. I can't find them. It's all for the flowers and shrubs and trees. We're looking for vegetables like green beans, peppers, and tomatoes. We're in the wrong place. I think it's in the other side. Let's go. Finally, we found them. They are outside the nursery closer to the entrance and we missed them because we are all excited. Okay, what do we have? We are looking for herbs like cilantro for salsa, parsley for spaghetti, and basil for popcorn chicken. For veggies and fruits, we love to grow tomatoes, zucchini, beans, eggplants, and peppers. Look at this, there are varieties to choose from. Unfortunately, we can't find cilantro, beans, eggplants, and bell peppers. I may need to germinate from the seeds. Let's see. Okay, now we're done shopping for the plants. And we are ready to load on the truck. Here are the small plants to grow in the containers. And I have a large backyard, but the soil is not that healthy. Therefore, containers are the answer to grow veggies for beginners like me. Let me show you how to plant the vegetables in the containers with these 4 simple steps. But if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, click the notification below, and smash the like button. Because if you like this kind of video about gardening and cooking, you may learn something interesting from this content and all of my videos. So keep watching! Step 1. Prepare containers and position them to the right location. On this side of my backyard, I have an existing garden bed with mints overwhelming the space. I will clean it up at a later time and plant more veggies later. But in the meantime, I need these existing containers that we have. I'm going to remove the old soil from last year and plant to grow new ones. I will use the big containers for the tomatoes and zucchinis and herbs for the small containers. Zucchini and herb plants need at least 6 hours of sunlight a day. So I place their containers in a full sun location. In this location, we have full morning sun and continue to the afternoon. Herbs like parsley and basil are good companions with zucchini because these companions help to deter pests and both require a similar amount of water and sunlight. So I place their containers next to each other. For the tomato containers, I am using this 20 gallons container for 2 kinds of tomato plants. Tomato needs a lot of direct sunlight, so I place this container on the south side of the house to receive plenty of lights. Now let's go to step number 2, and that is preparing the soil with fertilizer. I bought 5 bags of Miracle Grow garden soil for vegetables and herbs and a bag of chicken manure as fertilizer. I am using a proportion of 1 bag of composting soil and a third of a bag of chicken manure to mix. I am using this big container to mix them up and I will distribute them to the small containers when done. When preparing the soil for the big container, I simply put a bag of composted soil, a third of fertilizer, mix them up, give them water, and mix them again. Then repeat the process until the container has at least 6 inches left of space from the lip of the container. Now we are ready for step number 3, and that is to plant our veggies. I prefer to water the soil before planting. This is a crucial step to take to ensure your planting goes well. Skipping this step may cause your plants to not to root well in the soil or cause them to dry up and die shortly after placing them in the pot. Let's start with this herb. I picked this curly leaf parsley because curly leaf parsley is sweet and has a soft flavor. It is used mainly for garnishing and in salads, and it is also delicious garnish for spaghetti. It is smaller in size, looks ornamental, and more controlled in growth. If growing parsley as an annual, you can choose a small pot about 6 to 8 inches deep minimum. Here I am planting this parsley in a 12 inches container. I think that is good enough for this year to use. Let's plant our basil. Basil will grow best in a location that gets 6 to 8 hours of full sun daily. Though it can perform well in partial sun too, soil should be moist but well drained. Basil works great in containers or raised beds, as these allow for better drainage. Basil plants are sensitive to cold weather and frost. This popular herb is used in a variety of Mediterranean and Asian dishes like salads and spicy curries. I love my basil to be in my popcorn chicken. So delicious! Same with parsley. I am planting this basil in a 12 inches container, and this will have enough supply of sweet basil for a year. Now let's plant this zucchini. I bought only one plant, however, this looks like two small little plants in this pot, so I think I can divide into two and plant it into two separate containers. You can make varieties of the dish with zucchini. My favorites are spaghetti, parmesan, and just simply saute with meat. I need to put this vertical trellis to support the plant climbing. Growing the zucchini vertically conserves space and also keeps the plants healthy by encouraging circulation and sun exposure. Climbing zucchini is less susceptible to diseases and issues like mildew or rotting. Let's go to the other side and we are ready to plant our tomatoes. Here I bought two kinds of tomatoes. One is Better Boy tomato and the other one is Celebrity tomato. Better Boy is a kind of indeterminate plant. It needs full sun. It matures after 70 to 75 days after planting, and it can grow up to 5 to 8 feet. Celebrity is a kind of determinate plant. The plants are quite resistant to disease. It grows to a certain height up to 3 to 4 feet, but continues to produce fruit all season until frost. It matures 65 days of planting. I need to grow them in a tall cage or tie it to stake for support. By the way, you may want to ask what is determinate and indeterminate. These are the different types of growth habits when selecting tomato varieties. Determinate varieties require little or no staking of the plant. Indeterminate varieties develop into vines that never top off and continue producing until killed by frost. Well, the most matter to me is both of them are perfect for my salsa. And the last step is step number 4, is to water the plant right after. This allows the water to soak in, then water again until the soil is thoroughly moistened. Recently planted roots will absorb moisture from a small area until they begin to grow. On a week 1, water plants daily or every other day. And that's it for today, guys. Hope you learned something from this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and share my videos. Please comment below and let me know what content about planting and cooking you would like me to cover in one of my videos. Thanks for watching the Forlitz Sky and see you next time.